God has called us. We're here. We're in this church. We're a church family. God has called us to love one another earnestly from a pure heart. And Peter tells us here some of the behaviors and attitudes that can stand in the way of us loving one another deeply. And I want to say this. Those things will stand in the way of us loving one another earnestly from a pure heart, but also the fear of expressing those things can also stand in the way. We can't be paralyzed. In other words, I read these 5 behaviors and I'm like, Lord, I know my sinful heart. I could express that at any time given a bad day or given me giving into temptation. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to get around people so that I don't express these behaviors and attitudes and then I'm okay. Right? And then I can keep what I perceive that they think about me there. Right? So not only these sins expressed towards one another can keep us from loving one another earnestly from a pure heart, but the fear of them can cause us to not hang out with one another and not love deeply, and that's just as bad. Because either way, you're disobeying God's command to love one another earnestly from a pure heart. And if you surveyed the world would say, I'm just okay. Yeah, I mean, if wars would end and if everybody would just treat people civil, then, man, I'm okay. That would be a great world to live in. And God says, not enough. Not enough, not for my family, not for my bride. I command my bride to go deeper than that the relationships would go deep and the love would be heightened for one another, and that when the world looks at how they behave for one another and bear each other's burdens and are there for one another, the world says, I don't know that, but I want some of it.